We're actually going to be holding off for a second. Before we get into winners finals, we are going to continue in the loser side to make sure we get caught up. So there will be no gap in the loser side. Trolling the way back through. We're getting into game one with Yoshi versus Pikachu. What do you think of this matchup?
So yeah, Pharaoh been creeping through losers real nice in this matchup. I've actually probably never seen it before, to be honest.
So the fun thing about this matchup is the fact that where Pikachu kind of eats people on shield, Yoshi doesn't give exposure to shield, so you don't have to worry about those back airs out of shield as much. And you also have Nair out of shield. You have the ability to pressure Pikachu, especially for going off stage. Like so, you already saw Pharaoh putting out that forward air. Doesn't mean this matchup is in any way, shape, or form super good for Yoshi, but Yoshi has the ability to actually box in a way with Pikachu. So you're going to see MouseRat respect that a lot more often, or not, and just keep going in and completely.
It's kind of going ham sandwich on him right now.
Yeah, not letting Pharaoh set up at all, and that's sometimes what you really need to do against the Yoshi.
Yeah, if you can give Yoshi less and less room to breathe as the set progresses, like, and you're already coming out on the gate, like, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty cut and dry just because Pika has immense reach out of shield as well. Like, a lot of Yoshi's aerials are pretty safe, but Pika also has immaculate fadeaway as well. So a lot of the stuff that MouseRat's going to be throwing out is going to be pretty safe, and it's up to Pharaoh to maybe not overextend on all that.
I think one of the good things that's going to work as well in terms of like what actually might be a detriment for Yoshi in this matchup is that going for things like F-tilts and combo starters don't really work the same on Pikachu. Getting it taken apart, going for that B reverse cancel with the neutral B, but like you don't get to go for the same type of stuff. You're going to get nairs, and you got to anticipate Pikachu's movement options rather than just punishing it. So it's going to be difficult for Pharaoh to do. It's not undoable, but it's definitely going to be rough in terms of trying to find a kill by comparison.
Pika can also just kind of keep throwing himself at Yoshi and just attacking on that damage, regardless of the double jump armor or not. Like it seems like, and also just like certain moves are just very, very strong from Pikachu to get the combo startup. So I know a lot of characters who really can't deal with Yoshi's amazing aerial drift have a pretty hard time getting in on him, but once Pika's in on someone, there's going to be so much damage pouring out of the opposing character.
Yeah, good thing for Yoshi, though, still able to find those answers occasionally with that forward air, going to lead to the follow-up kill. I also agree, K3H, kind of what we were getting at is one of the things, outside of like Nair out of shield, you don't really have that quick option to box with Pikachu out of shield. You just don't have to worry so much about getting shield poked. But Pikachu can still keep it up, and like you said a second ago, Fang, you can dip off stage. You can go for those forward airs and challenge a Yoshi, where most of the cast don't even want to come close to going out there.
There's no risk, like, or very, very minimal risk, rather, because Pikachu is so small that Egg isn't really too much of like a hindrance to whatever Pikachu's going to do. You can sneak in there with a Nair or something real quick to just even threaten something to put Yoshi in an even worse position. So
yeah, now you always have to be careful because Egg, I mean, obviously Egg at the ledge will lead to those forwarders and such. And we saw from the last set against Zane, if Pharaoh is able to play well from behind, you're forced into a situation where MouseRat has to hunt down the kill. But these landings have been a little bit predictable in terms of where Pharaoh's been going, consistently jumping to center stage, and MouseRat is kind of caught onto that.
Even the jumpaways at a disadvantage are getting caught by Thunder. Like, the damage just doesn't stop on Yoshi. And Pharaoh has been struggling to get in or anything started up on MouseRat right now. It's my man's got to maybe start acting a little bit more aggressively at a disadvantage, trying to go for more trades on Pikachu when they're landing, because right now the defensive play just isn't working.
Yeah, and once again, even right there, just almost always landing in center stage with an aerial. Obviously, you don't want to box the Pikachu at the ledge because of things like this situation right here, but you still have to occasionally dip there. Because outside of, like, maybe go for the occasional down B on landing, which is not something I recommend, but it's also a half-decent option to throw people off. You don't got too many landing options. That was also almost a really good clean closeout to Pharaoh there, but just cannot find the opening. That's what we talked about before. You don't really have that easy way to find the kill against Pikachu.
And now, right now, MouseRat trying to look for that drag down Nair confirm into up smash or maybe down smash. It's looking pretty scary. It just feels like Pharaoh hasn't been able to comfortably land a kill, just rather relying on these straight hits a bit more. But however, it's last stock and anything can really happen. If Pharaoh gets one good string off, it's what I would say if we weren't going into game 2 right now.
Very well played by MouseRat, recognizing, okay, if I consistently not only cover the landings, but just completely smother Yoshi. Yoshi thrives on people who don't understand how to deal with Yoshi's out of shield options, and also don't understand how to avoid Yoshi's follow-up strings. So when you're constantly staying on the go as Pikachu, it's like, all right, I'm never going to give you the opportunity to do that. And then you force them almost into like the same situation a Fox has, where they're forced to hunt for like an up smash on a jump read.
Yeah,
or
you have to really reach for it.
Yeah, you have to reach. There's like, outside of getting that forward air to up air like we saw before, which is really hard to track a Pikachu down with outside of reading where they're going. It's just so much more difficult. But great job from MouseRat in game 1.
Yeah, really good stuff. And we're gonna see game 2 though. We're gonna see if Pharaoh can make any adjustments heading into it. He just kind of got smothered on, as you said. That first game, it looked pretty looked pretty bad.
Yeah, like I think the smaller stage actually worked to the detriment of Yoshi, and I don't think in any world did MouseRat intentionally give Yoshi PS2, because that's one of PS2's best stages. Yoshi's best stages. However, already off the start, looking much better.
That double reverse nair was pretty sick.
Yeah, just like putting that damage on quick. But here is the problem: once you get anti-aired by Pikachu, finding a way back down. All right, I'm granted only taking 33%, not too bad. But he's changed the scene.
I think the saving grace here for Yoshi is that dealing, Yoshi lives for a while. Like Yoshis don't tend to die too early. So if Yoshi can somehow get enough hits on, if Pharaoh can somehow get enough hits on MouseRat to where he can connect like a back air, since that seems to be his most consistent killing tool this entire set so far, it could look a lot better for him. He just has to outlive MouseRat's team.
I think you have to play very similar to the way Zane played. It's not about where Pikachu is, it's where is he going. You have to look for the ending option of where MouseRat decided to run to, and then cover it. So you have to play a bit more defensive than normal, but there it is, gonna sit right there, reading the runaway with that follow-up up air.
Sliding up tilt insane. Yeah, and I love Pharaoh threatening that hard off stage. That being said, though, that spot dodge is going to get called out super duper hard by MouseRat right there. Good roll away right there. That's
much
really
more even game in MouseRat. Super aggro on these landings right here, just putting out those forward smashes like you said. Looking for another one right there, hoping that Pharaoh will land right in front of him. Opposite hit of Nair, not enough just yet. Drop down Nair, not going to do it either. No stage spike.
That was really good. Yeah, Pharaoh looking a lot more aggressive. I think he realizes that he's got to switch up his gameplay against MouseRat, because MouseRat is going to keep up. MouseRat kind of preys on people who are sitting a little bit too much defensively.
There we go. The Nair's finally going to do it, though. Like, obviously, it gets stale after a certain amount of time, but if you can happen to catch the Pikachu running away, you get them with that DI out to the left, and then you get that stop. No, unfortunately, not able to capitalize off of that. That could have been good damage. You have to get a nice lead here. You have to get as much damage as possible.
Oh, here we go, though.
Good start.
Yeah, Pharaoh throwing out a lot more moves and is definitely catching MouseRat on his aggressive approaches far too much. He secured himself a pretty decent lead thus far. He just can't get clipped by a fair or anything like that. If he can just keep sneaking by, chipping away at MouseRat, this is going to look a lot better for him.
Yeah, good job from MouseRat going to get the spot dodge into up smash, close that out. Obviously, the main goal for Pharaoh there was avoid dash attack. You're at dash attack kill percent. You saw that he was able to shield by, get away from Thunder Jolts to dash attack consistently. And then MouseRat's like, okay, you're definitely going for a movement option that's trying to catch me on shield here. I'm going to read it. This has been a very good, even game 2 here. Like, game 1 was very much all in MouseRat's favor, but I really like the adjustments from Pharaoh so far.
He's looking good, and he's stringing together a lot more hits consistently. It seems he's finally woken up and is like, okay, this guy means business.
That is so hard to catch it, like Pikachu with. They're always moving. Outside of like a really defensive Pikachu, you're usually not getting that down B.
The Pikachu isn't moving. You better count your blessings, because Pika's always trying to stay mobile.
It's probably round 2. That's probably why.
All right, though, I like that Pharaoh was staying in the corner there, just forcing MouseRat to come right to him, just because he was totally waiting with that up smash and retreated back to ledge as soon as he realized he was in a bad position.
We gotta be careful here for you, Pharaoh, as well. MouseRat is starting to set up once again where Pharaoh consistently kind of just lands center stage, because you get scared of that forward air trade like we talked about before. You don't want that. Finally gonna get it up tilt, but not enough just yet. But you gotta watch out, because
pick up super duper well.
Woo!
Ooh, that option coverage.
Yeah,
That's
first
good.
time we've seen that out of Pharaoh. You know, hasn't gone for a single down smash at ledge throughout the entire set so far.
Oh boy.
Getting the air dodge read in,
that
looking
damage.
for maybe another aggressive landing there with that grab, and not going to die just yet. Yoshi very heavy.
Big boned.
Big boy.
It's all in the nose, bro.
It really is just all
He's just got everything in there, bro. Got a brick in there or something. Wow, great down to
the
catch
Tim's
that.
too. The Tim's got to have some heavy weight to him. Good.
That's
wow.
true.
Not going to
Tims
die
are
to the
heavy,
up air
man.
either. This is where, see, this is the one time I'll give any Pikachu's credit. When you're at 191, it's either dash attack or it's up there. Or a fadeaway
Or
forward
F
smash,
smash.
recognizing an aggro option. Good job by MouseRat to close that stock out.
All right, now though it's looking pretty dire for MouseRat as Pharaoh's kind of taken a lot more confident control of this game too, as he's been kind of staying out of the blender from MouseRat, using everything in his arsenal to kind of keep him off and following him off stage. That up air was so clutch.
Yeah, I like that use of down B like you were pointing out a second ago too. Just like you haven't really used that all set, so you wait when you consistently landed the same way and you can hit the cross up into the up smash. You bait out the grab. A lot of people get caught off by that. It's just that is like one of the truest mix-ups to just smash in general. Back air cross up or aerial cross up with grab into punish.
Yoshi's cross ups are extremely lethal too, because you're like, oh, he's definitely gonna land here. But his aerial drift is so good. Even like the most close range aerial that's gonna make you fall is gonna cause you to get crossed up.
Yep.
And MouseRat definitely wasn't anticipating that.
And that's also a spot too where if you get crossed up and you just hold shield, like obviously it's a mix up on Pharaoh. He could either go for the up smash reading that you're gonna do something, or they go for command grab. Now you're off stage and you have to guess right when you're recovering if they're gonna try and get a stage back on you with nair or go for a forward air. So it's really easy to want to press a button in that situation. It looks like we're seeing a stage switch out of MouseRat, not liking the small stage anymore.
No way.
Yeah, Pharaoh definitely kind of figured some stuff out there. Very much closer game.
Where are they going?
My guess is either FD or a Kalos or something like that. Like I think a flatter stage, removing middle platform is probably the key.
Yeah, it can. MouseRat was kind of getting caught a lot. Just staying. Okay. This is interesting.
I'll take one L for the night. I've been pretty good on guessing stages so far. We're gonna see Battlefield.
I wouldn't traditionally think this would be the pick either. To be okay. Ooh, okay. Good 63 to start off though. MouseRat. Maybe this was the pick, AJ.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a comfort pick. It could be also, obviously, Pikachu, it does very well here, so does Yoshi. But, like, just the combo extensions, the survivability from maybe the wider blast zones, that's probably played a little bit of a picture into it, too.
More space to move around?
No matter what, the thought process out of MouseRat has paid dividends. Currently unanswered 0 to 148.
Oh,
still
my
looking
God.
for the first hit is Pharaoh. And Ling coming through with the follow. Thank you so much, Ling. Appreciate you. What's good, Ricky? Now, can Pharaoh find something? Anything.
He find anything,
hit.
dude.
Pop the protein in. MouseRat looking for that dash check. Nope, doesn't even need it. Gonna go for forward throw. I like it. Don't stale your up throw yet. This is a much bigger blast zone, so you don't want to go wasting that yet.
MouseRat's just throwing moves out to just scare Pharaoh off from any sort of approach whatsoever. Just the constant dashbacks and moon options. Pharaoh can't seem to find anything. Similar to how a child asks their mom, "Hey, have you seen this anywhere?" Like the mom can find it, but I'm completely lost. I have no clue where I'm gonna find this toy or something or anything.
You better find it before Dad asks too, because he asked you to find it. You know what he's looking for,
exactly.
But he wants it.
Mom, have you seen my hitboxes?
Also confirmed by Webb, and I kind of guessed it too, because from what I've seen out of MouseRat, I know he really likes you on this stage. That is still stressful.
That's a good air dodge.
What, 205? 205.
205. Anything.
Yeah, there it is.
Sneeze on him. Breathe on him. He'll be dead.
Yeah, good job by MouseRat running forward and trying to bait an option out of Pharaoh right there, because you needed that up throw. Like that or dash attack was your only true kill move there. But yeah, confirmed by Webb, this is a loved stage by MouseRat, and I see why. I mean, Pikachu does well here.
We're seeing shades of game one come out once again, where MouseRat's just kind of throwing out a bunch of hitboxes, and Pharaoh has no choice but to completely respect them, just because he has to fade in to get something. MouseRat's been mixing up both his ground movement and also just attacking from the air, so Pharaoh's just kept guessing as to what direction MouseRat's going to approach from next, and that quick attack is just getting him out of every bind imaginable.
Yeah, and also the grab game. That's really been a true testament to like what MouseRat has been winning between game 1 and this one, game 3 here. Obviously, Yoshi, you go anywhere near them, nair's coming. Like that's what's gonna happen most of the time. But they might mix you up and just wait a little bit longer and wait to punish. So as you see, MouseRat has consistently been able to win on either forcing the aggro option or getting that grab, and that's really tough for a Yoshi to deal with. Luckily for MouseRat, gonna get out of there and not get hit by the up air.
This is looking pretty scary for Pharaoh. I'm managing to just needs one more good pickup on MouseRat to take the stock here, but MouseRat kind of just extending his lead super well, kind of slowing the game down a bit now, just trying to get these chip hits in. Sleeping at the wheel right there. That Pharaoh does so much hit stun.
Yeah, that one definitely didn't look true, but like it's like okay.
It might have been. It might have been.
Yeah, it seems like it might have been a little bit delay, like looking for the air dodging or something like that, trying to catch the end of the Twitch stream over here too, which is a little behind, so I can see it. But this could be similar to what we saw from the Zane match. I mean, awesome. Zane was playing very well from behind. Pharaoh hasn't really replicated that same success we've seen that like Zane was doing, but. I mean, this is still Yoshi. You could still snipe an early KO looking for something like that fair at the ledge.
Trying to get something started.
I like they're at like MouseRat completely slowed the game down. It's like, all right, I've been getting hit too much. I need to shut this down.
Oh, he shut it down. He did with that thunder. That was insane.
Absolutely perfect. All he needed was that one opening in center stage after just kind of waiting a second rather than going in and able to close out that stock. That is just such an important factor. People are way too aggressive when they have the lead in situations like that.
That could have been very scary. Yep, just getting him trapped there. Really good stuff by MouseRat with this corner pressure right here. And just trying to go for the hard call of a MouseRat answering back saying, no, you.
That is like that's like one of the tilting options. Like, man, get off me! And
he's waiting. He's trying to get these fade in somehow, but definitely starting to get a little desperate here.
Yeah,
I can see
you don't want to start getting a little bit too aggro with these. It's gonna cost you. Good call on the forward air. But now we're starting to see 98% deficit to 79 and a stock, and also getting anti-aired by that forward smash. Like, you have to play perfectly now.
Wow, that was like a sweet spot dash attack. I don't know. I'd be pretty scared right there. But yeah, MouseRat looking like he's got complete control. But that F smash coming out of the platform, just catching the jump right now. Now looking a little bit better for Pharaoh. You know, he hasn't been one to die too early for a lot of these games. So there's still a slight chance he can make this comeback if he just gets one good string off. Has to watch out for the thunder here.
That's the FGC goodness right there. When in doubt, use armor frames. Being
able
to get through with that jump allowed for a little bit longer of a life. Not going to stale that up there again. Like just holding onto it, guaranteeing KO. But if MouseRat can't find that again,
you use what Daddy Sakura gave you, bro.
This is Yoshi. He can fair you and kill you dumb early, but MouseRat playing just very smart. Without
Arrow on
his
last leg.
anticipation.
So scary.
What's the option? Trying to get the short hop up here, read, recognizing the jump. There's the grab.
Yeah.
There it is. Like he got conditioned to that too because MouseRat had just went for the short hop up air a few times prior to that. So if you jump, you're probably going to get forced into a bad spot. And then you just put that pressure on, run in, get that grab. Outside of them reading it with spot dodge, that's game. Because Pikachu's not dying there at 40 some odd %. Great job.